migration policy. If everything were working perfectly there, then we wouldn't need the new Commission package, obviously. And we'd be need to make sure we get a modern, future-oriented migration policy for the European Union. I think the package submitted by the Commission is very successful, and this afternoon I'll be doing my utmost to make sure we can make as much progress as possible in the time still left to us this year to get political agreement on the most important points of this migration package, and that also covers secondary migration. Now, on your first question, of course, you can always discuss when politicians consider new measures to take. Perhaps they could have thought of things earlier. Okay. Well, I've been about 50 years in politics, and I have to tell you that we're never going to reach a situation where we can say everything is now perfect, and we don't need to think about anything else as to what extra we need. Because, you know, things change over time as well, but basic circumstances change too. Just think about the Internet compared to a few years ago where we are today. What the Internet is doing is spreading hatred and the contact possibilities that exist by Internet. That's totally different than it was some time back. And therefore, politics has to try and keep up with these developments. And the experience of my political life is we can never say we've found a perfect solution to everything, finally. What we always have to struggle for, I'm not talking here about us as politicians, but the safety and security of our citizens. What we must also struggle for and promise to our citizens is that we are doing what is humanly possible for your security. But we have to be honest too. No politician can promise citizens that you're going to get 100% security. Unfortunately, that is not something that human beings can do, because we have to deal with an imperfect world. That is how it is, especially when we also have people with criminal and terrorist tendencies. So, my recommendation is this. When politicians consider what can we improve on because circumstances have changed, don't immediately open a discussion as to what didn't you do right in the past. Because in all areas of society, and media included too, one always tries to improve things a bit. And that's what we're trying to do in our Conference of Home Affairs Ministers today. We didn't know that there are huge gaps in what we're doing in the past. Rather, what we saw is that we've got a strong foundation we can now build on. But we have to continue working on the foundations too, on the architecture as well. Because, you know, our enemies on the other side, the enemies of our culture and our society and our order, are themselves too constantly adopting new strategies and tactics. So, I think what we've done today has been the right thing to do, and that doesn't amount to admission that things have been done wrong in the past. No, a lot of things still have to be done in the future, and the Commissioner has indicated a number of these things, but I don't think you can say that cooperation has not been working well in Europe.
Conference. The ministers now have to go back to the meeting and resume it. And so thanks to everyone for your interest. Thank you, Minister Seehofer. Thank you, Commissioner Johansson, for your time and your openness. So stay all healthy and well, and goodbye und auf Wiedersehen. Tschüss.